Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Sorry, what was interesting is that right when I push start on the video, a little spider, and I'm talking about the teeniest, tiniest little spider, just started hanging down from my luminaire light just to make his presence, and now he went back up, or she went back up. I think it's interesting. He just came ding, just to catch my eye, went about halfway in this 12-inch circle, and then went right back up, right when I started talking about him. Spiders are, one of the biggest spirit animals. Well, hi, this is Tish. I'm with Star Love Healing. That was an intro. Yeah. All right. Well, this is going to have a feel of alive, but it's not going to be alive because I found that even though I personally love lives, they're not really pushed out there a lot by this platform, and they're actually the least watched video by a lot. So I think I'm just gonna take a break from lives and see if maybe doing a video, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I love the energy of a live because I don't know if someone's gonna get on, if we're gonna have some talking, if we're not. And that's what I really love about lives. But it doesn't seem that YouTube wants me to do those. And I listen to messages, I listen to everything, and at some point you just gotta say, okay, we're gonna do something different. Hence this format. I've been told that YouTube is really trying to push for people to have vertical, which is wild, but I guess it really kind of goes well with phones. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try that. We're going to try a new video type. We're going to try to do a live that's not a live. So welcome. If you are new, thanks for holding in because that was quite the intro. And if you're returning, thank you. Yay! All right, so I'm going to really quickly, because I really feel like it's been forever since I've done a video. And I know there's a reason for that. Not only 3D reasons. Saturn, I'm a Pisces, like 3 which ways. I'm Cancer. Cancer, Pisces placements right now, like major placements, are just getting rung. It's just not a good time for us right now. And Saturn is, I don't even know if it's Saturn based. I know Saturn was in Pisces for a little while. I don't know if it still is. Who knows? I don't care at this point. I just know that I've just been going through it. And it seems like it's just all for the reason of surrendering, and and I think it's worked because I'm to a place. I don't think I'm numb, but I'm right there where it's just kind of like this feeling like I'll make it. I'll make it. Every single time in this last month or two or year or 4 years, they have put me through some of the most craziest, crappiest financial situations that, I could have ever dreamt in my wildest nightmares. And I've been there. And so now I think it's all coming to a really big accumulation. And so now I think it's really worked. So thank you, Saturn. Thank you, universe. I'm at a place right now where I'm like, negative in the bank. Cool. Let's go. It's great. So I don't know if you're there too. Or not there, but in your own which way that the universe is taking you through and teaching you many, many lessons. So good luck with that. Just understand that if you're at the beginning of it, if you're at the end of it, in the middle of it, just know that if you are doing listening to it and just powering through and surrendering, I promise this feeling is kind of worth it. I mean, it has to be, right? There has to be, like, I'm just going to have to make it worth it at this point. But surrendering does feel really good because you just have a faith inside of you that really can't be crushed. It's just like, it's going to work out. And that could be about love. It could be about friendship. It could be about self esteem. It could feel about your confidence. I mean, there is just so many things that we come to Earth to learn. And anyway, my point is that I know there's 3D reasons why I haven't done videos lately, but I know spiritually I've had, there's a reason why I haven't done videos. It is A, because they've been taking me through some serious stuff. But B, I really love doing these and channeling for others. But I also know that it is my purpose. And I know that the universe brought me to this purpose. So they're going to help guide me through it, if that makes sense. So if there are just places that I cannot, like times and situations that just kind of like internally make me go, it's not the right time to do a channeling, then I know that I can trust that. And so thank you for understanding that and respecting that I might not be on here, at least at this moment in my life. That does not mean that this channel will never not be that. But at this moment in my life, I am not going to be having a video every week or every 2 days. You know what I mean? I just don't think anyone wants to see me that much, first and foremost. But then again, I've had moments on this channel where things were just, and on my Instagram, really, my Instagram's my biggest, like, I've kind of, like, that was my biggest, like, release of a bunch of channelings. So you'll notice on my Instagram, God, I will go weeks just like, check this out, check this out, check this out. And then like another week, 2 weeks of nothing. And it's not that haven't gotten downloads. It's just I haven't gotten downloads that were just like slapping me in the face saying share now. It was more like a build-up type of stuff, So, but I trust when I'm supposed to post something, when I'm supposed to do videos. Like, it's just, I hope you do the same for your life too. It's kind of one of those things that is like a boundary, your energetic boundary. So, and this takes a lot of energy. I went and did like this event the other day, and I did probably 8 readings, maybe more. And I came home and was fully 100% like in bed by 6 o'clock. I mean, and didn't wake up till the next morning, and then was slept in that next day. So this is a lot of energy. So again, the whole point of me bringing that up was thank you for still watching, even though I'm not just pumping, videos in your face all the time. I truly appreciate that. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to say my prayer. Oh, my bell. I don't have my bell. Well, I don't have a bell, but I will do a singing bowl instead. Okay. May divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right. Actually, I'm going to put this down because it seems to not be. Okay. So get comfortable, take a deep breath. Take in whatever energies that you feel when this comes to you. Mm. Oh my God, that felt good. Maybe you just want to stretch. Okay. Kitty, obviously, he needed to get up and stretch too. Okay. Okay. I don't really know. I woke up, I went to bed knowing I was going to do this morning. And then I woke up super like normal time from an amazing dream. Amazing. The best dream I've had in 4 years. Almost 5 years. And then went back to bed because I was like, I don't have anything to do until, I have to leave at 2:45. And so I slept in again. And so this video has gotten shorter and shorter. But okay, so what my point is that I think what this is going to be is what I've been called to do is do a south node pull, which is what you need like to get rid of, like get out of your comfort zone. No, not that. No. What you need to get rid of because it's just holding you back. North node energy, which is what you need to do to get out of your comfort zone. And then something for the eclipse, because that is coming. And I mean, I don't know. I think just one or two cards on the eclipse, because there's too much information out there right now about the eclipse. I mean, it already is happening. And I mean, I can't even, there's too much to say about it. I think it's gonna be absolutely out of this world beautiful for some. And it's not gonna be that great. It's gonna be devastating for some. That's all I really want to say about it. Okay. Oh yeah. What? But before that, I just had it. I was just working with it. Where did you, here we go. The entire thing busted in my hands. Okay. I don't know if that's a good omen or bad. This doesn't feel that fun. One more, let me see. We're gonna try it. All right, let's see, what can we know right now? So actually I'm gonna pull like 2 cards from this, maybe 1, and then we're gonna do a slide. Okay, I'm not this like squirrely, but for whatever reason right now, I cannot stay on a plan because right before the video, I'd already decided I was going to do the South Node, North Node eclipse. Then I got a message saying, no, pull 2 of these, or pull a couple of these cards, which are like, oh, look, see, like, North Node, like it's one of these kind of cards, oracles about all the planetary placements, and then do a message about that. But then, as soon as I pushed the video, it said, go to the other one. It's like weird how it's like flip-flopping. There's some sort of flip-flopping energy. Maybe that's it. That is it. Thank you. We are always working we are usually always flip-flopping between our South Node and our North Node because they are of that same tension, right? And your South Node is things you've already accomplished. They feel really comfortable. Like they're super, like you kind of get stuck in them because you've already accomplished it from another life or whatever you want to call it, another time. But they are things that you are easily fall back into, like bad habits, And then I even got hair on my hand that just kind of raised up. And then Your north node is things that are trying to push you into uncomfortable places, which is the exact opposite, but it's meant to try to teach you something and for you to learn and for you to expand and for you to just explore and initiating you into new vibrations, new levels, but it don't feel good sometimes. So there's the thing between that. Like, I think we're always kind of flip-flopping between like, hey, we want to hang back, be chill, cool, calm, and then we're also being pushed forward. So, and hanging out in your south node can prevent you from your north node, right? But I think sometimes, personally, in my north node, sometimes I got to go back to my south node to get some little berries and you know, twigs to help me with my north node. So I think it's this balance between the two. So I think I know that's what this was talking about. Okay, so what I'm going to do, instead of doing that, we're going to finish off with that. North node. Okay, and I have hair on me there. That'd be great. What deck wants to speak? Huh. Nothing is wanting to speak. Hold on. No. Man. Let's try this. See if this has got the energy. Okay. So what do we need to know about the south node? What is maybe preventing us from doing like, what is it that we need to release? What is it that was holding us back? We got two. The spiral dancer, circuitous route, and perception. Look at that. Oh, is that the Fibonacci? It is. It is. You can even see like the little lines. This is blowing my mind because one of my absolute favorite people on YouTube who has been a big leader for me for many, many years. She's been talking about this Fibonacci and how April 8th is, it's like, it's a portal that is going to be, it's literally going to split people into different timelines, different worlds, different lives. We're like maybe not even going to be on the same one, you know? But anyway, this one, it's wow. So that's just a personal message. But my point is that this is what we're needing to let go of, right? This is what we're stuck in, is a spiral, a perception spiral. And then we got the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. Come on, zone in. There we go. Had to have that. See, someone's like, he's writing it down. It almost looks like he's got knowledge and he's been practicing. And there's even like a disco ball here. Oh, God, I love it. Wow. I'm just trying to get the energy from it. It looks very like religious based with this whole entire thing behind it, like all this behind it. I'm really getting from this, for South Node, what you need to let go of, what's something that's keeping you stuck, what's keeping you, you know, it's the belief in things that you really truly don't know. Because I have a feeling with this eclipse, we're already in the eclipse energy. March 24th, 5th is when it started, I believe. But, I mean, it kind of started back in September last year, or August, whenever the heck 6 months ago was. We've been dealing with it. But my point is that I really feel like it's telling us, you don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. So don't get hung up. Don't get stuck in ideals and ideology that you've only been given the tip of the iceberg of information on. For sure. This is what it's saying. So, because it's perception, communication, praise, dishonesty. So, I mean, think about this. I mean, just in the last couple months, we have seen some of these people who, like, we have praised, given our money to, given our time, effort, fandom to, just to find out, for years, decades, and we're just coming to find out that they were dirty dogs. The filth of this devilish earth energy. I mean, that is just a peek into what I think we're going to be shown. And I think it's far bigger than just celebrities and singers and executives. I mean, I think it's far, far, far bigger than that. But people would call me a conspiracist for those type of thoughts, and I don't care. Don't care. You believe what you believe, and I can believe my perception of what the world is. So that is going to be like this. Just be aware, for the benefit of your South Node, which therefore benefits your North Node, which is your absolute destiny in this life. It is your purpose in this life, is your North Node. So, just understand that there might be certain ideologies that are being tested in your life, and if you can acknowledge that it's even being tested, that's step one. Being aware enough to go, oh, this isn't like, something that, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just sometimes you hear things and you go, it goes in one ear out the other, and then there's other times you hear something and it just kind of stops you in your tracks and you just go, that means something. If you're even in the aware energy to be able to want to be able to stop in your tracks and like hear something, you're at least in one step in the right direction. Second step is to actually acknowledge how you can move through it and learn the most from it. So that is what I feel like the South Node is. Don't get stuck in a spiral of stuff that people want to keep alive. How about that? Stories, perceptions, what's the word for it when you think someone's like they've got clout, or they have like, we give people a lot of power by thinking they have power. I mean, that I hope that makes sense. But once you realize that we all have the equal amount of power, dynamics change. It's just, they do. If you can walk into a room with a bunch of high-level executives or people who are millionaires and own and believe that you are the same level as them, once you can do that, I think you've pretty much accomplished the greatest thing ever, because that's the truth. Someone does not have more power than you. The only reason why they have more power to you is because you believe they have more power than you. And money is power to most people. That's why people look at homeless people with disdain and despair and just kind of like, because they believe that since they don't have money and they can't take care of themselves, then they are less than. Which, granted, I know that is probably going to get me in hot water with some people, but my point is that they are living a life, the homeless people, like, they are living a life we don't even know. I do not know their quality of life. I know physically quality of life, yes. That's tragic and terrible and should be handled. Like, make sure that they get something, a house or something over their head, a toilet, food. Like, yes, I fully agree with that. But am I going to like try to, unless they actually choose that they want to change anything about their life, I'm not going to force them. They probably live in a world mentally, spiritually, that I will not understand. So that was what I'm trying to get at. But there's a lot of people who just kind of look at them with like, you know, and who's to say those people do not have the exact same amount of power as you? They do. So, but they probably don't believe it, which is why they need to be lifted up the most. So, I don't know if I made that 100%, brought it all the way around, but I guess my point is that there will be power structures that are about to get, if there already are, rocked. And so the advice here is to don't get stuck in an ideology that you've always believed. Openness right now is going to slingshot you through to your greatest timeline. That's all I can say. I don't think, like, Spirit actually just said, stop, we're done. Like, perfect. Thank you. Okay, we're going to use the same oracle for your North Node. Kind of feel like no. But still, nothing is screaming at me. Let's see what this is. No. Okay. What is your North Node? Where are we needing to push through and get out of our comfort zone with? Did you see that? Okay. Chess Queen. Trust and strategizing. This is interesting. Now, granted, all of our North Nodes are so different, and we all have different paths on those North Nodes. But again, just like the South Node, and this is the North Node, it's a general, overarching energy. So it's saying be strategic right now. But, okay. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was kind of going, I get it now. If you play chess, probably you are not getting into the game. That your first time playing is not going to be a win, right? It's not going to be. You probably can't even so-call in the rules. But let's just give it a go. You have been studying chess. No. Okay, no. Take that back. Point is, chess can feel very stressful for some. I don't know how to play chess. I've honestly never had the care or want or anything to want to learn how to play chess. Checkers, I loved. Chess, it was like a puzzle to me, and I just don't have the brain, the patience, the want to play puzzles or any of that. They have bothered me since I was a child. I hated them. Hate them. Other people live to do puzzles, right? It stimulates their brain, all that jazz. And I see their value, but it doesn't give me fulfillment. So, I've gone to those escape rooms. Actually, my family really likes to do escape rooms. But I do it for the kids, right? But there is nothing about, I have not gotten one, like personally, me, I have never figured out even one clue. Like, never. And I don't plan that I'm ever gonna, like, at all. Like, I'm just one of those people in the escape room where you're like, just send me on a mission and let me just kind of move on. I'm gonna just go over here and just track some dots on a wall and see if they come up with something. And I mean, like, I'm gonna let all y'all figure this out. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm figuring it out, you know. So I'm of no use, except for the positive energy and the like, let's do it kind of flow. But other than that, escape rooms completely give me zero fulfillment. So that's my point here, is that, but this is what, I got off on that one, but I know there's a reason. I know some of y'all out there are saying the same damn thing. I cannot stand those rooms. I almost called them a trap room right now. I literally almost said it's a trap room because it feels like a trap. I'm like, there's nothing about this that feels warm and fuzzy in me. So anyway, but the point is that this chess queen, so I'm trying to get to, is that what you're going to have to do to get out of your comfort zone is to trust that you aren't a fresh chess player who just shows up, just learned it, and is trying it for the first time. That's stressful to think about. If it's like life and death, right? Which I feel like right now in the cosmos, we're kind of in this portal energy that's very close to that spiritually. And so it's kind of like we're sitting here going, okay, we know it's all on the line right now. Us spiritual people, you know it's all on the line. Your spiritual self is really being tested, and it is, I think you know it. You feel it in your bones. Something big is happening. So if you were to be a brand new chess player, wouldn't that freak you out even more? That game is that heavy of consequences? Yeah, that'd be pretty stressful. The point here is that it's not. You have to trust and believe that you have been in a chess game this entire time, and you're ready for that chess game. You've been strategizing. The universe has been working through you to get you to basically put you to the front line of every lesson in the last however many years. 7 or 8 is a big deal right now. Last 4, we were in like the last 4, we've been in a hyper warp speed of lessons. Those of us that took it to heart and actually went with it and learned them, you know. So my point is that you have to trust and believe that you have been taken through every place you've needed to be in this last 7-8 years for this chess game. I think honestly, if you can believe that, that once you start getting through these chess plays, you're going to realize it's not so hard. You're going to, like I said before, you're going to have this almost like Zen energy of like, I faith, trust, believe, surrender. If you bring me to a place where I don't got nothing, Lord, or spirit, or universe, or whoever you believe, then I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be like stressed. I'm supposed to be like, because it's going to make me grow. And if vice versa, if you take me to the greatest day of my life, I'm supposed to be here. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to soak it in, revive with this energy, because, just like in times that may not be so pleasant, I have a faith that there is the most beautiful day coming. And vice versa, when I'm on the most top of the world, like the most beautiful day I could ever ask for, I know I'm going to soak it in and trust, because and really feel it, because I may have another little teeny spider, or maybe that's the same one. I don't know. He just rolled down again. I didn't even know spiders were such a big deal right now. Anyway, point is that I know that even on my most beautiful days, I really want to soak it in, because that doesn't mean every day is going to be beautiful like that. So anyways, there's, law of, I don't even know of it, balance. It's not it, but I'm just going with it. But okay, enough on that. Okay. Now the eclipse energy, please. I'm going to have to go soon. Yeah. Eclipse energy. What can we know about the eclipse energy? Or maybe this, the eclipse portal. Resting tree. Patience, stillness. Number 22. Look at that girl. I mean, when I first saw this, I read resting tree. It just sounded very peaceful. Does she look peaceful? She kind of looks like tattered, and like her dress is like, she's in a cave. Is that food? Oh, good. I think she has a basket of mushrooms. It does look like mushrooms, but it could be muffins. I can't tell. Anyway, point is I think, oh my God, I don't know. To me, when I just read the resting tree, I just felt very like a peaceful energy. And it's got the master, angel, ascended master number 22. So that's still like, to me as a reader, that's beautiful. The energy I get from it is just like, these things are in line. This is the portal power, the resting tree. You're going to be relaxed, not stressed, going through this. I'm going to do, Spirit just said, that's all you need to say. I was like, okay, done. Since I was talking, since portal was just, I heard it so clearly, let's do my portal power for what? Okay. Portal power, what can we know right now with this portal energy? Thank you. Do you see how that landed? Oh, you can't. Okay. So these just landed right on the spiral dancer, in between the spiral dancer and the chess queen. Like, in between the south node and the north node, this is how these two landed. And then this one landed specifically way over here on that. So, look at that. Is that not the most stunning place? Could you imagine being there yourself, standing right there and seeing that? Wouldn't you feel like you were in just heaven on earth? It's called sacred rituals, earth portals. These places are wherever you find peace. Beautiful. And then we got what was the belly button. And it says, what was necessary before no longer serves a purpose. And this says, boop, blowing raspberries, which is the most fun thing to do with a baby in the world. Oh my God. I don't know about every baby, but your baby, it's like addictive. You're just like give me this baby. The funny thing, I have never really been a baby or kid person. I don't mind them. I love them. I love being one. But as far as other kids, like it takes a special kind of kid to draw that out of me to want to like, or love on them. Like that over the top. Like, you know, there's people who just gravitate to babies and kids. I'm just not one of those people. It's like, I am like, I don't even know. Like, I think my vibe is, I don't even know if they know their boundaries yet. And here I'm going to be all up in their boundaries. I don't think so. Like, I need them to give me the A-OK that they even want me in their boundaries. They're children. They're learning their boundaries. So I think that's always been my role as to why I don't really, you know, just kids, I love them, you know. But my own babies, Jesus, they had no they had no shot at having boundaries because I was all up in them, you know. Like I just love them. And it's interesting because, you know, people will be like, man, I don't know. They just have always been like, there's some, like you act so different with other people's kids as compared to your own. And I'm like, well, they're mine, you know, like, but my point here is that there's some human beings that it doesn't matter if it's someone else's kids, if they even have kids themselves, even like they may not have any kids themselves, and they are just so good with kids. And I've always just loved people like that because I haven't been that type of person. And I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't think I was meant to be any different than what I am. So, so my point is that these little baby raspberries, blowing raspberries is, you know, fun, especially on your own little one. But the point here is that just have fun. Take it as a, I mean, look at these two cards. Both of these are signifying South Node. Wait, no. South Node and North Node put into one. Leave what is no longer necessary and start being curious, fresh in a new world. Let go of things that you no longer need to be attached to. Because you are in a new world where you don't need that. You are self-sufficient as you are. That was literally exactly what I just said. Incredible. I love you, Spirit. God, I love your divination through me. Thank you. And then the earth portals. I mean, I'm going to say this. Yes, rituals right now are massively important. Meditate. Do your yoga. Lay out your crystal patterns. Soak under moon energy. Sunbathe. Anything you do, take your crystals with you. I mean, for sure, Pisces, Cancer, right now, I mean, moonstone. Just do it. Wear your moonstone. Take your moonstone with you. Because I think right now for us, since we have been going through it, you need as much protection as possible, because your mental state is already being, your emotional state is and physical state is already being so much attacked. You don't need your spiritual state to be attacked along with it. And your spiritual state is your belief that you are powerful and can handle this and are divinely protected. Wear your moonstone. It's going to help you see the mysteries of what people are hiding. It's going to protect you, because that is your kind of your planet, definitely for Cancer, but to me the moon is very much Pisces too. So anyway, my point is, keep doing your sacred rituals right now. Very important. And go where places where you'll find peace. I will say this: I've been, since the eclipse is coming up on April 8th, it's going to be a big deal, and I'm in the totality zone. So I mean, I can sit on my porch and probably get, I'm not the exact like longest amount, but I'm just a teeny bit less than that. And so I've been sitting here like going, well, where do I want to go? Because I know my mom and my uncle are coming in, and my babies aren't going to be with me. But my point is that I've been trying to figure out where I want to go. And I finally figured it out. Even if my parent or my mom doesn't want to, I know I'm going to break her heart if I'm not standing right next to her. But I know where I want to go for my eclipse experience. And it's in a walking distance from my front door. So I know where I'm going. And it doesn't look too far different from that. So my point is that really think about where you want to be during it, because I think it's a big deal. And even if you aren't in the totality zone, it's happening. So during that time, wherever you are, find a Zen place to just be in your Zen during it, and maybe after it. I mean, I plan to probably chill here for like a couple hours. Anyway, and my point is that this came up. So I'm going to take this message over this message. This came up when it laid down. So I'm going to take this more than this. Go find a happy place. Okay. And then we got over here, the amusement park, and it landed with the words up. And it says, around and around we go, where we land, nobody knows. And it's the amusement park card. And it says, wee! So, understand, I think this card sums it up. I mean, this is a circle, right? A portal is a... So my point, I think, is that we were talking about how the spiral dancer, which is that Fibonacci, and things that you have been like kind of stuck in, like you can't get out because it's a thought process, an ideology that you can't, you're going around and around and around and around in it. But the point of the North Node is to know you're not going to know where you're going. That's the point. What's the fun in knowing where you're going? It's an adventure. It is an experience. So if you, so my point, I think, is that it's telling us you got to believe and prepare, and you'll be just fine. Wherever we land, it's going to be great. Okay. Anyway, I think we're good. I would love to go further, but I got to get going, and we've already had 50 minutes. And maybe that's another reason why my lives don't really work very well, is people don't want to watch this long. I don't know. But I'm going to keep doing me. So thank you for watching if you're all the way down to at this moment. And if you did finish the movie, oh my God, the video. Is there a movie that's... Oh, that's what I was supposed to talk about. No, I'm not supposed to talk about that. But it was pretty interesting. That was... Okay. There was a reason why I just like... And I'm not even going to remember the name of the movie. Where the World Ends, or When the... something like that. It was on Netflix just a couple months ago. And people were like half and half on it. Like, that was the stupidest thing ever. And other people like me were like, okay, that was, yeah, that's possible. It's happening. Let's just all agree. That was a great movie. And guess what? My dryer just went, buzzard went off. So it's true. It's serious. And now, just a couple months later, all the events in that movie, not all, but a few of the events in that movie are coming true. And the ones that haven't come true yet, there's all the signs and arrows showing that it's possible that it's going to happen. Whew. So I think it's very interesting that this is a big deal. Anyway, if you are still here, oh God, can you please put a comment or some like emojis of, I don't know, I think there's a Ferris wheel or a chess piece or a dancer. I think that's really, or, you know, or a baby, emoji. And along with any other ones you think that, you know, you'd like to share for your energy to boost it up and claim. So that'd be great. I would love that. I would love to know that there, you know, participation, which is what I miss about the lives. So I know my Instagram lives were much more attended than my YouTube ones, and even watched, even after the fact. So I don't know what I'm doing differently on YouTube than I was on Instagram. But and if you don't already follow me on Instagram, go find me there. It's star_love_healing, and follow me there. Thank you again for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you found some value to this, and maybe some laughter, but hopefully most of all peace. So thank you so much, and y'all take care. Bye.